Coast Life, we know that so many of you here along Delmarva's coast have such amazing, generous hearts. You love giving back to the community and you love helping out with really special groups and organizations and some really special causes. We've got two friends joining us on the Coast Life couch today to tell you about an incredible team up, an opportunity to give back, and a really incredible organization that's behind it. So our friends joining us, we have Teresa Zakoff and Liz DiNicola joining us here on the Coast Life couch. Teresa, you're with Womenade. Liz, you're with Plantation Lakes, and you guys are teaming up for this really special event coming up. But Teresa, I want to start with you and Womenade. Tell us a little bit about this organization, how you got involved, and what you guys do.
So Delaware Womenade began in 2001 with a physician, Dr. Amy Kossoff. She decided to start a group because she was helping her patients monetarily, and she started a group with 5 women, friends. So Womenade blossomed from that moment and became a nationwide organization. When I lived in Fort Washington, Pennsylvania, my neighbor decided to start a Womenade group, and that's how I learned about Womenade. Yeah. So when I moved to Delaware 16 years ago, I decided to start a group with my friends. And it really began in my living room. With 20 of my closest friends, it has grown to over 500 volunteers and friends that have been given back and supported throughout the 15 years. And we have events throughout the year for fundraising. And Liz reached out to me from Plantations Golf, and they are having an event, a tournament, and they picked us as their beneficiary. So we are very, very thankful to you, Liz.
Absolutely.
For giving us that opportunity. I just want to mention too that Renee Matucci, she is a very active volunteer in Delaware Womenade, and she was really the first one to share our charity and our mission.
Yeah, so let's talk about that mission a little bit and exactly what you guys do and what you do with some of those funds that you raise through all of those incredible events.
Okay, from January to December, we have different events throughout the year. We have a concert coming up in 2 weeks.
Perfect.
On June 26th. The pickleball event is on August 14th. And what we do is we raise funding during those events. And we give the monetary donations and the in-kind donations that we receive. With those donations, People's Place was able to purchase a vehicle for the families. We renovated 3 of their shelters, and we've actually have given to their emergency fund. We're trying to inspire with hope for these women and their children, because they have come from very horrific situations, and they were brave enough to leave and get help.
Yeah, there's nothing stronger than when a group of women get together, determined to help each other out, and I think it's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
So Liz, I want to get you involved in the conversation. What made you guys, want to put this event together and get involved with Womenade? How did you decide that they were going to be your beneficiary?
So this is my second year actually organizing this event. The first year I did it, I got 56 ladies. This year I've got about 128, so we're almost completely full. I got one more foursome. Anybody want
Whoop, there you go.
I met with Renee Matucci, as she just mentioned, and I thought that really made a whole lot of sense. It really resonated with the members and the residents of Plantation Lakes Golf Community. I wanted to test it out a little bit, so I did a little bit of a pop-up charity drive, back in March, April, before the spring cleaning.
It was incredible.
And we got like $1,000 in kind and funds. And so now we're doing this, this ladies golf event. We'll do a 50-50. We're doing baskets. We've got like 20 baskets. We've got 11 tee box signs coming up, a hole-in-one sponsor. We've got a lot of folks who came to really came to us and said, we're here, we want to help. We think it's a great cause.
It really is.
And I want to thank the director of golf at Plantation Lakes, Ian Manager. He's been helping me. My co-organizer on this event.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, so you can tell this is going to be a really great event. I know, again, everybody likes to get involved, likes to help out. You said you had room for one more foursome, one
That's
more
right,
group.
one
If
more
they do want to get
foursome.
involved, you can still sign up. But for folks in general, if they do want to get involved and be a part of Delaware Womenade, what can they do?
Okay, so what they can do is they can go onto our website. It's Delaware Womenade, and it's womenade.org.
Perfect.
So they can go on to that. Our events are all listed on the page, and everything about the charity.
Fantastic.
Teresa, isn't your daughter going to do the?
Yes, my daughter is actually singing in the concert in 2 weeks.
Oh, fantastic.
She is a Broadway performer, actress, and
Nice.
she wanted to do a fundraiser for us. So, so she will be coming up from New York.
Fantastic.
And we are having this wonderful concert in June at Epworth Methodist Church in Rehoboth. And we're very excited.
We're excited
Yes,
for you.
yes.
So lots of events to mark your calendars with, especially ones that give back to such an amazing cause. Well, Teresa, Liz, thank you guys both so much for coming in today.
Thank you
And thank you
so
for having
much.
us,
Thank
Leah.
you.
And thank you so much for sharing about Womenade's mission and how you guys are helping make that happen. And what
Thank
guys are
you.
doing.
Thank
Of
you.
course, of course. Coming up, though, on Coast Life, the giving back doesn't stop there. We're checking in with our friends at Sussex County Habitat for Humanity on the way.